Hello everyone, I am Tacit and welcome to the Gems of War Guild Wars week 92, day 3. So today of course we got ourselves some blue Guild War day going on. We also got a class event for Monk Hero class, which pretty good hero class to be using with Guild Wars itself. It's probably one of the few instances where I do end up bringing it out. It has the most amount of immunities of any hero class as Cleanse, and it has Barrier every round, and it gets mana every single time you take an extra turn, which ends up making it pretty good for the AI team as well, because whenever you set it on your defend team, the AI will just naturally be getting mana regardless of what it goes for, and ends up giving it quite a bit extra value. Anyways, let's go and fix the thumbnail because it is still not fixed. Also, thank you, Isabel. Gosh, 21 months straight on the join. Thank you for that. Greatly appreciated. Helps out a lot. Let's see if I could get the thing fixed. 1 second. There we go. Okay. Thumbnail should be correct. Okay, let me make chat bigger so I can go see the rest of you. Hello, Defiant. Hello, Mister. Hello, Bill. Hello, Ricardo. Hello, Barbara. I said Barbara. Hello, Daddy Shark. Hello, Imperial. Hello, Sushi Ninja. Hello, Dizin. Hello, Gimli. Hello, Sushi Ninja. Hello, Isabel, of course. And hello, Ricardo. Welcome, welcome. Any news about the Switch Pro? No, they actually didn't mention anything about it. A few interesting games, though. One of them actually had a demo that came out today. I didn't bother trying it yet. That seemed kind of good. Where, like, every single thing is a card. And it seemed to have a pretty interesting combat system. That was probably the only thing that seemed really interesting. That and the Mario movie is going to be funny next year. I can't believe they got Jack Black for Bowser. That's pretty funny. That's going to be pretty hype. Bayonetta 3 got announced. I never played any of the Bayonetta games. I'm not sure if I'll get into this one. The next Metroid game I probably won't be doing. Obviously, we'll be doing Mario Party. That comes out later next month. What else got announced? Oh, a bunch of N64 games ended up getting announced in your subscription thing. That doesn't really seem worth it, though, for the most part. But it'd be interesting to play N64 games with online multiplayer, though, if nothing else. That's probably the main selling point of it. And aside from that, I don't know, what else was big that was announced? It was mostly stuff I didn't care about for the most part. They did like Splatoon 3. Oh yeah, Animal Crossing New Horizons patch. But it didn't actually say anything other than, hey, it's Brewster. Look, we finally did the thing. But yeah, that patch I think is coming in November, but the preview for it's coming in October. Anyways, okay, so, let's do Guild Wars. So we got Blue Guild War, of course, today. I think we don't even need to change our banner, which is nice. Or not banner, you know what I mean, medals. Same difference, though they're actually quite different. Also, what is our defend team doing today? I have never seen a 100% win rate. However, we have only fought one person. I'll take it, though. Look at that 100% win rate. Flawless 100% win rate right there. That's pretty funny. That's only because we fought one person so far. I'm not sure why we're so far down. I guess because we don't have our battles in. Let's do some math. Let's say we have 6 people. 6 people doing 9,000. That is 54,000. 54,000 higher than whatever this number is brings us to right here. So yeah, we're actually technically not behind, possibly, question mark. Because if we had everyone except one person do all their battles right now and everyone did pretty standard, or you know, an average of like 50, like an average of people going 5-0 and 4-1s. We should be around like this area right here. Unfortunately, that's not top 3 though. Actually, it could be if everyone did like no loss for the rest of the guild right now. But we look a lot lower than we are just because of how many battles have not been done yet. Which is actually surprising. About a third of the guild hasn't. Though that also includes me. So let's go do our battles. Anyways. So as far as Guild War Blue, I don't think we changed it, no. Oh yeah, we did mess with Flask. This is the second time we've had access to Flask, right? Not the first. Pretty sure this is the second. It worked pretty good last time. We'll try it again. Flask was pretty fun. Just for a nice change of pace. I don't see any reason not to. Queen Beatrix for Cleanse. A little bit of a slow start's going to be the only issue I could really see. But aside from that, Once Mistralis gets a single extra turn, we kind of go crazy from there. Queen Beatrix can literally solo an entire battle with enough luck. The other issue could be a Web Spinner, though. Don't we have immune to poison? Yeah, we have immune to poison, so that's not going to be... Oh, no, we don't have immune to web, though. Ooh. Well, we have cleanse, though, right? We should. Yeah, we have cleanse. Oh, that doesn't really help, though, because it immediately gets to do the damage, so never mind. And we don't actually have anything that's even based on magic on potion, which is actually kind of a good thing for this thing, so it doesn't end up getting countered. Oh, and I normally use Monk Hero class with this build, and guess what? It has 20% extra stats this week, which is kind of convenient. I almost forgot about that. But aside from Monk Hero class event today, we actually get to use Monk for once. I think it's the first time we actually used it offensively. Defensively, I think one of our teams already used it. But offensively, I'm pretty sure this is the first one. Anyways, we're good to go. I don't think I need to change anything else. We're at 20% into +8 magic, which seems perfectly fine for this team. Double blue banner. We could maybe change it to a +2/+1. I think double blue is fine. I'm pretty sure I was looking at the banners earlier and was like, let's go double blue. Alright, let's roll with it, see what happens. Also, hello Tyrion, hello Ricardo, hello Cookie. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's see. Jack Black, please, Jack Black. Pretend to try to be Bowser. As if he was Jack Black. I don't know, I honestly really like Jack Black as an actor. He'll do a great Bowser. Let's see. Green to blue. That's bad. This is safe. Red to blue. That is not as bad. I think the move here is blue down. Good. Okay, I was mostly just trying to stop him from extra turning there. Now we need blue surge and we pretty much just win. We do get barrier on brown, so I kind of want to take barrier right here, do that, get that, and now we won. Unless he goes absolutely crazy, which he kind of did. You haven't mean to mana drain though. I just need it to not die. The problem is it's about to die. Stop trying to die. Thank you. Okay, problem. We have several. We indeed have several. Okay, we need an extra turn so badly. That's a big issue with this team, too. No extra turn, you don't get the cleanse, you don't get the Mistralis mana. 0 extra turn so far. I might just have to let it skull us. The problem with that is so much damage that I kind of can't let it skull us. Even though it just skulled us still because there's 2 options. I kind of just wanted to take directly into green and hope we could get a Beatrix cheese. Even then, he's still going to get the other mana drain, so I'm pretty sure we're just dead. He might just be dead. Hey, Beatrix, finally getting its extra turn, a little bit late. However, this isn't over yet. The big issue, though, is Submerge. Oh, and us being dead. That's also a problem. That is also problematic. But yeah, those vicious web spinners. I do feel like web spinner tome is pretty free win most of the time. Like for the defense team. You only can use it on one day, though. But unfortunately, apparently, this guild wanted to use it today. What do we even want here? Really unfortunate not getting extra turns on these starting boards, because he has the double empower, and there's nothing we could do to stop the other area. We just have to hope he does green to blue. Good, he does. The only problem is, we still have no follow-up here. We don't even get an extra turn here. That's the best option. Purple to yellow, hope he or purple to blue, hope he takes the other thing. Problem is red to blue, there is no way we stop it, right? No, actually we can. I can take blue to right now because he did the other convert. He's still gonna get a bit of value, but not like huge value. Oh, he got skull distracted though, that's unfortunate. But it does allow us to counter him over here once again. How do I want to do it? Vertically or the other way? We'll take it vertically. I think we might be dead here, though. We are very dead. Let's see. I'll take the other one. Take our blue. We should be fine here now. Alright, let's go get a disable into blue because, gosh, do they have too much going on with that. Before we do, let's get a free Mistralis down because we can. Beatrix. I am very tempted just to throw Beatrix here. Better not miss. Good. Now, I'm very tempted to go for blue, though green would also be an okay option here. But I'm pretty sure we just have to go for blue. So we'll do that. Get our hit there. Get the disable on the hero, which is the other important thing for doing that. Take our green over. And I'm pretty sure this is match for us. I'll take that. Get our last little bit of burst mana there. Probably take a skull. I need to pass my turn. Ideally. Better get so many extra turns it won't matter. That is also a viable strategy. 1 HP. How wonderful. Luckily, even though that's technically a full AoE, it hits each one individually, so it hits through Submerge. A little bit of a shaky battle again. Okay, luckily this one does not start with Web Spinner. It's still a book and double Empower, but it's not a Web Spinner, so we should be fine. He doesn't miss Stralis, though. That means he's basically perpetually going to have Submerge. It's only really an issue for Beatrix, though. Beatrix the only thing really on our team where that's a concern. So he has yellow to blue, and he has red to blue. Neither of those currently do anything. Yellow to blue now does slightly more. And now it doesn't. Alright, now he's going to do red to blue. Red to blue completely misses. It still completely misses. Well, not completely now, but it mostly misses now. I think we just take Skull, he gets the single blue, and then we take the extra turn right there. Oh, he didn't go for it, unfortunately. He went for the other ability instead. I might have to take a brown just to not die here. Try for yellow off the sky or double yellow, didn't get it though. Yeah, he was gonna die. Era's dead. Alright, we should still be able to make this work though. We just go disable blue, that kills out every cast he has. We also get extra turn from it directly, which gets our enchant back up. Even a tankier hero class still keeps dying. Okay, Stralis does this thing. Hopefully we have an extra turn set up here. Now we're probably going to have to go for blue again. Which means we're probably going to lose another troop right now. But it's so important that we go for the disable there. Not enough for a kill, surprisingly, though. And he just gained barrier. We have enough to kill here, so we'll just take that. And then that cleans. And now we just need to hit with literally anything. The problem is this board doesn't have literally anything. I almost just want to take the blue just to deny it. It's not using Monk, right? No. Oh, it is using Monk. Oh, every extra turn gives it mana. Let's take a green for now, then. And that's our win. A very sketchy win, but a win nonetheless. We're on track for like 6,000 at this point. Because I don't think we can get like over 7,000 or anything with that. Maybe, actually. Because we have 2 battles left, I forgot. Yeah, we'll be around 7,000 something then. Still a little bit towards a lower loss because you can score a little over 8,000 with 1 loss if you do really good scoring. Why are all of them using so much Submerge? It's not even that much of a hard counter to what we're using currently, luckily. Still a factor, though. I really hate double Empower so much. There should be like a rule set for Guild Wars. Limit 1 Empower. You are not allowed to use more than 1 Empower. That or they really need to add a proper counter to it. Now we're currently frozen on Flask, meaning we could create potions, but we're going to just lose our turn. If I could get an extra turn anywheres, we could get rid of it, but now we got rid of it by being dead, which is the other alternative. That also works for getting a nice cleanse. Cleanse through death. I did that just so we can get a little bit of mana because we need mana to do anything right about now. I'm not sure which one gives us a better value. I think that way. Because I'm trying to find a follow-up here. So we definitely go for a blue here. We can't not do that. Unfortunately, that's the only cast he's going to get. Oh, unless we get an extra turn there. Nice. Okay, do we do blue again? We might need to. Because what's the alternative otherwise? I guess Skull Poke? What's he doing? Red to blue misses, yellow to blue misses. I guess we do go for Skull here, actually. Because both his options will miss. Yeah, we can go for blue again. It'll hit in a way that he doesn't get submerged value. I can actually go for green as well. Problem is none of them actually... Oh no, one of them does use green actually. You use green. The reason I want to hit for green, well, other than the fact that I think it gives Beatrix full mana. It does. We get blue extra turn, which is the most important reason for going for that. If it was just Beatrix full mana, we wouldn't have done that. But we get more value than that. Blue, I kind of have to hit blue to kill hero. And also that doesn't even kill hero. It just damages him hard. I might just have to take Skull here. The problem is if he takes Skull, he's just going to kill us. I might just have to do this and see where it leaves the board. Oh no, we didn't get extra turn from it though. Beatrix, no. Oh, I also thought that was extra turn. Beatrix, double no. Oh no. Let's see. Okay, let's take that. Get Mystralis rolling. Get a bunch of pokes. Hero, you need to die already. Because Beatrix can't really hit much because of Submerge. Maybe that's why they're running Submerge spam. Beatrix is really popular on this day. Luckily we have enough other options that it doesn't matter as much. However, if our only troop left is Beatrix, then that'll be a bit more of an issue. That it has so much Submerge spam. But now all his Submerge spam is dead, so it should be fine. Can we just get Skull off of Sky? That'd be great. I kind of want to take a green here. Because if we green Surge, it's already full mana. And we did. Okay, he's just gonna take a thing. We'll throw this down. Hope for an extra turn. Good thing we got it. And that basically wipes. And now all you have to do is poke it with anything but Beatrix. Unless he casts, in which case we can do Beatrix. At this point, it might just be better just go for Beatrix. Because realistically, by the time we have full Beatrix mana, he's going to he's gonna drop his Submerge. Yep, he's dropping it right now. Oh no! 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 You know what's gonna happen, right? We're gonna not land an extra turn right now. Because I'll try for like a double green here or something. Actually, I'll try for a single vertical blue here. He'll get a little bit of stuff, but it's probably worth it. What's gonna happen is we have a 0% chance to die next turn. I'll take this blue. We're going to miss this, and then the following turn, we're gonna double Death Mark die. Okay, we didn't. Yay. It was possible. But we got a cleanse and the other one didn't die. The worst possible luck would have been both of them died to Death Mark on that exact turn as we were about to win. And the slightly half unlucky thing would have been Mystralis dying because that would have been the thing that was about to do the kill. Okay, one more. And oddly enough, a completely different build than all the other ones. It's a very annoying Tina 9000 build. We're pretty much on a clock to how many times Tina can cast. A little bit weird seeing it in third slot instead of second, but I guess I wanted to use hero instead for the slight tank ability that it has. Okay, so highest priority is by far get all the manas. He is using an Empower that is not a convert, which is rather interesting. Also, we haven't been able to use Flask a single time this entire Guild War so far, which is kind of sad. But we can finally cast Flask, and we got green. In a very unfortunate location, too. I can't even use it where it's located. And I just overwrit one of them. And we didn't land extra turn. Anything else want to go wrong? At least he silenced one that didn't matter as much. Oh, that one mattered a lot more, though. Oh, no. Oh, no. And the other thing I had to win just died. Problem. That's my cleanser. I don't have cleanse anymore. That is exceedingly bad, because now we can't do anything. Because he just killed my cleanser. Normally, we'd cleanse out of this. But he got a lucky Tina to kill it all the way. Oh, if that was a normal skull, it would actually be better than if it was a Doom skull right now. We are very dead. I'm going to try to see if we can get some kind of value out of this. Let's see, we'll take that over. I'm just trying to reset the board so we can't really do anything with his turn. Unfortunately, that didn't really do that. Because if I take the skull, he's still going to get a skull. Because the whole idea of doing that was to make sure he wouldn't get a skull. And now he still gets a skull. Problem with that is that kills our first slot. And then we lose. Unless Mystralis somehow solos with 8 HP. Which is exceedingly unlikely. A little bit unlucky on Guild Wars this week. Oh good, he, never mind. It's like, oh, he cast a spell. I was like, nope, not gonna matter. Yeah, we're dead. What else could go wrong? I know, right? Everything. Everything. We barely even got over 6,000 there. That's a double 3-2, unfortunately. It's been a while since we double 3-2'd. Very unfortunate. Actually, a lot of people in the guild 3-2'd, apparently. Or an above average number. And then other people just went 5-0 and are completely unfaced. Ah, there we go. There's the guild war for today. Yeah, I really hate double empower so much. That's not what we lost to in the final battle there. But the other battles where we had to deal with it, double empower is just so annoying. I wouldn't mind as much if there was a proper hard counter for every color that can actually do it. But there pretty much isn't. Like, the biggest hard counter is just used to empowers yourself. Which I do on some Guild War days. I think Guild War Red is the only day I currently still do it on. Where you run double empower into Zugoff. I mean, we haven't had Red Guild War day yet this week. We'll be doing that soon. Actually, what day does that fall on? I am looking for Guild Wars. Oh yeah, we still need to do the Ward event. Because Vault event weekend right around the corner. Well, Red's the very last one this week. Interesting. Interesting. But, I was about to say. But yeah, Vault event weekend this weekend. It's right around the corner. Only 6 hours and 31 minutes to go. And then, of course, that'll be lasting for all 3 days this weekend. I don't think we have any signs of nerf, so this might be the first time since they added Nomapalooza where they didn't do another nerf. Which, that's nice. Hopefully it'll keep it exactly as is. Let me go double check. I didn't recall seeing one earlier. I'll double check now. And if there's not one in like 6.5 hours from now, then I'm pretty sure we can assume it's not happening. Let's see. Where is the thing? There it is. Oh no, that's the code section. Wrong one. I want the Gems of War forum, not the code section. Soon we'll have a code. Once we finish out Ward event, probably. I'm not seeing any new things on it. That's nice. Yay! They didn't nerf it a 3rd time. But we'll find out tomorrow. It's not official until tomorrow. On if it is getting nerfed or not nerfed. But, yeah, no signs of nerfs. Not yet. Though we'll find out in 7 hours from now. Do they want happy players or grumpy unhappy players? Yeah, I don't think they're gonna nerf it a 3rd time. I don't think they can nerf it a 3rd time at this point. The amount of backlash they would have. Like, the first one was understandable because they made it way too broken. I'm not sure how it got through that broken, but it was way too broken. And then the second nerf kind of made sense because the amount of resources were pretty absurd. And they kept the vault keys intact, so it wasn't as big a deal. Because all they did was nerf a thing specifically on Nomapalooza. They didn't actually nerf the vault event at all. Every nerf they've done so far hasn't actually touched vault event. Like, not a single thing was actually done to nerf vault event. It was just all specifically to the Nomapalooza new feature. The biggest issue is when it does finally come for the vault event. But they haven't touched it yet. Because vault event from a loot perspective is still the exact same prior to Nomapalooza. The difference is the Nomapalooza itself. Oh, so I forgot that trip even exists. Oh, that was one that came out that one week I was gone, wasn't it? That's why I probably forget it exists. Because I wasn't even around that week. Which means I've probably used it 0 times. Because I remember pre-making the thumbnail with 2 potion troops on it. Because one was coming out on Friday and the other one was coming out on that Monday. And I believe that was the Monday one. I remember that. Okay, I'll go clear out this. Then we'll go do Ward event. After Ward event, we'll go hand out a code. And then we'll probably mess with some token grinding. Oh yeah, and Salty did her final stream last night. And she fought our team. She won, obviously. We made a very horrible team deliberately. Mostly because the team was just all references. Literally just entirely references. Let's see. What do we even want here? You know what? I want to go for this. Because that should kill. Well, not should kill. It definitely is going to kill. How can you change the color of your team name? You put in the hex code in brackets. We should cover a video on that. I made mention of it earlier that if we change any of them, it's going to be asked constantly. I knew it would. It's not a problem though. But it just hex codes things. I never did cover a video on it. I kind of forgot it was even a thing until a couple months ago. Like, I know it is for global chat, but I forgot that you could do it anywhere in the game. Which means you can also use it for team names. But you just have to put a hex code in there. From 00 to FF. And put in brackets. The first two are red, the second two are green, and the last two are blue. It's just the RGB hex code thingy thing. You don't need the hashtag for it though, it's just the 6 numbered letters. Okay, we did that. Did we finish that all the way? We did. Okay, so we got Monk Class. Can go claim that for a little bit. Oh yeah, I almost forgot we do have that too. Of course we have Water Event. I might as well do Monk Class first then. And then we'll go do the last of this event. Oh, we might even be the person who pushes it over the edge. Nice. If there's anyone else in our guild who's doing a little bit of points. Because we're going to get, like, what, a few hundred? That's not going to be enough, though. But, yeah, we're going to get, like, a few hundred to, like, 500. Not sure exactly. Not sure how many points we're going to get, but we'll find out when we do it. Because we're going to have 6 battles. So I'm not sure how many points that equals. Yeah, we're going to be pretty close. I might have it by the end of the stream. Sure hope so. It's good to have done before the Vault Event weekend so everyone in the guild can focus on the Vault Event weekends. Okay, let me go, let's clear out the class event. Oh, let me go grab the team, though. Of course, we mentioned it on Monday. And we're just running a kind of standard Dawnbringer kind of thing. You run any of the other AoE weapons as well. We're just happen to be going down the Dawnbringer route. Also, uses the new banner, too. It's actually a pretty decent banner. The Worm banner. This is the most recent banner add to the game. The +2 yellow, +1 red, -1 purple. Pretty solid one. Any banner that's minus purple into yellow or minus yellow into purple tend to be pretty good. Normally because that's how most of the converts work for those colors. So having the banner set that way is pretty convenient. Hello, Marlene, thank you. Let's see. Oh yeah, Isabel also posted all the hex codes. Yeah, you can look it up through Google or check that link. We got the Val Raven. I'll take a blue for now. Grab the other blue. Unfortunately, we did not get green off of Sky, though we still hit extra turn somehow. I guess it was from the potion hitting somewheres. Hello, Poing! Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I can't believe it's almost already a Vault Event weekend again. I feel like just a few weeks ago we had one. But it was 6 weeks or something. Somewhere around there. Also, this is probably the final Vault event prior to next patch. And while we don't know for sure if we're getting a new kingdom some point at some time next patch, it's probably good to have some extra resources just in case. Because there is a good chance we're getting another kingdom between this patch and next patch. And by this patch and next patch, I mean next patch and the following patch after that patch. You know, within the time frame of the patch of next patch, there will likely be a new kingdom. So you might want to make sure you grind this Vault event a little bit harder. Because this is like the last or second to last Vault event prior to a new kingdom being added. If you're a little low on resources, you might need those resources to go get all the stuff that comes in. Still not sure exactly how they're going to be rolling it out when they do bring back new kingdoms, or, you know, the introduction of kingdoms starting to come back into the game. But it's good to build up the loot if you don't already have it. The main way to get it last time or prior was just wait for them to go into event key, because normally they'd have a Monday event. Like the kingdom would come out on Friday, and then the Monday after you could go for event keys. Normally I would open a bunch of random keys in order for us to go get all the drops. However, I'm probably just gonna wait for that Monday, given how many more drops are within the drop table now, and it is probably more viable just waiting until it's in the event queue drop table. Which means if they do end up doing that, we might not be able to go over everything until 3 days after. We can still go over it in the sense that, you know, we could visibly see it and, you know, go over what they do. However, as far as actually using them, we're probably not opening keys until we can just event key them all down. But yeah, that should be right around the corner. And this is one of the last, if not the last, vault event we'll have prior to then. Not the last one ever, obviously, but the last one prior to a new kingdom being added. And those generally sink a lot of resources. Particularly event keys. So if you don't have a lot of event keys, now would be your time to start stocking up. Because when a new kingdom comes out, there's a 100% chance you don't own any of it. And event keys can target it all when it cycles into the drop table, or, you know, when it's the kingdom event week. Also, this would be the first kingdom ever. The next kingdom that comes into the game. It'll be the first kingdom ever that has the reworked event key system. So most people just kind of take the current event key system for granted. However, it didn't always used to do what it currently does. It currently drops from every it drops from every rarity type within the kingdom. It didn't always used to do that. Before it used to only go to ultra rare and above. But now it also drops things like commons and rares, meaning that you can get absolutely everything from the event key drop table when you open for event keys. Which there's been no kingdoms that have come out since that rework, which is kind of interesting. But yeah, that's been like that for a decent amount of time now. Like a year and a half? A year? At least a year. Probably close to a year and a half. And there has been 0 kingdoms that have been released since that change. Until the very next one. Which makes event keys by far the most important thing to getting all the troops from a new kingdom. That was already kind of the case even before. But now even more so, because now you can get even commons and rares and event keys too. Meaning quite literally all of them. Ha, 512k gold keys, I know, right? That's the other alternative. That's what used to be done, was you just save all your gold keys and that gives you the common and rare maxed. However, not everyone has saved all their gold keys. But yeah, anyone who did go down that route could use the old method, where you open tens of thousands of gold keys in order to get the new common. Basically maxing every common in the game just to max one common is essentially what it does. But that is the other strategy. As well as partially the strategy, even if the event keys, because the event keys might not cover everything. Like you might have every ultra rare plus before you have every common and rare, which is actually very likely to still occur. So you're probably still going to throw some amount of gold keys down regardless. Because I'm very doubtful that you would get the commons and rares upgraded before the other thing. It's kind of like the faction troops. Like, you know, whenever a new faction comes out, and it brings in the rare, the ultra rare, epic, and legendary, where the rare is normally the last one to get upgraded. That's kind of the same way when it comes to kingdoms. Generally, the common is the hardest one to max, which doesn't make any sense whatsoever from a logical sense. But the common tends to be the absolute hardest to get all the way up, even though it's supposed to be common. But because it requires so many copies, it is technically the hardest out of all the rarities. It is easier to get the legend max than it is to get the common max. Which I still find that very confusing with this game. Where the easiest upgrades are to get legends to mythics. Get the hardest are to get the lowest rarity stuff in the game to mythic. Which I guess kind of makes sense in like the distance that they have to go. But also doesn't make sense in the sense that, you know, low rarity stuff shouldn't be harder to get going than higher rarity stuff. Of course, in trait stones they work correctly, though there are a few commons that have weird trait stone costs, though. Those special commons like the guardian troops. Did anyone bring up Terran's World Kingdom spoiler earlier this week? I don't think they did. What, are all the troops for the new kingdom already up there? I thought that wouldn't be out until next patch. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Duh. Because the beta. They must have data mined the beta. Oh, okay. I was gonna say. Because I was wondering, like, how did they get the info? It's like, oh yeah, duh. The beta for next patch, they data mined it from that. Most likely. I was gonna say, they wouldn't know otherwise. But that's probably how they know that little bit of info. We can go check it real quick after we finish out this. And then we'll go clear out the, actually, then we'll hand out a code. And then we'll go and, do the, world event. And hopefully be finished with the world event. And if not finished, very close. It's definitely the last battles we need to do. Alright, we'll go for convert on Brown there. Get a nice big AoE there. If devs require 2.5k delves for a new class, for new classes to get to level 100, no, that wouldn't be the case. It's currently not the case in any situation. For kingdom upgrades, you do eventually need both of those two things, a 2.5k delve and a level 100 hero. However, if I'm not mistaken, you don't need them till 30 star. And no kingdom's even remotely close to 30 star. We're still like 2 years out probably before the first 30 star kingdom. Yeah, currently nothing else other than 30 star would require having those. At least in theory. There are some kingdoms where the kingdom star technically requires 2.5k points because there's not enough pets to do it without it. Or because one of the other pets is a cosmetic one that most people didn't get max. I believe currently the highest kingdom only requires a level 70 hero class, which is generally where you try getting most hero classes, because it takes twice as long to go from 70 to 100. Oh, we got a Valraven. I actually don't even need that Valraven. It could run away and we still win. Ah, you only need 3 more. Nice, congrats. Yeah, it's a great milestone to have done. Oh, I should have taken the extra turn there. It would also prevent him from getting an extra turn, but oh well. We can actually get an extra turn here by converting that. Might not seem like it, but the potion also gets converted, which is nice. And that's the win. Was that one more battle? I think we have 1 or 2 more here. Yep, 1 more. And we'd even need that Valraven. Oh, I could have given myself some extra stats there if I wanted to, because we got the Valraven there. Not too big a deal though. Alright, slow that down, get a Dawnbringer. Throw down a green over there. What do we go for here? I'll take a red. Oh, I should take any other thing first. Let's go for Dawn. There we go. Alright, we did that, we did that. Claim all that. Get all that mess. 25 gems. Alright, next order of business. We did that, we did that. Let me go see the thingy that people were talking about earlier. Because someone mentioned it a little bit earlier in this week. I didn't realize there was actually more info on the page thingy, though. But yeah, I guess it was from the beta. They data mines the beta. So we can actually see the new kingdom? Like a shell of it? Because someone was mentioning like late November. Or is it under the kingdoms tab? Let me see. Kingdoms. Oh. Interesting. It doesn't have a date here. Someone said late November. Here it doesn't have a date though. Gosh, how many troops are being added? 1, 2, 3. I need to count the commas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. No wonder why it's been taking them so long to do a kingdom. Are they releasing a kingdom with 16 troops at once? There's no way they're doing 16 all at once. That has to be staggered a little bit. There's no way they're doing 16 all at once. So far, I think the most amount of troops we've ever gotten for a kingdom is 8 when it first came out, I think. I'm pretty sure it was around 8, like 8 or 9. And that currently shows 16. That is a lot of troops. That is a ridiculously high amount of troops. Well, I'll find out. Wow. No official date yet, though. Though definitely soonish. Because next patch will probably have all the data mined for every single one of those troops. Alright, let's go hand out the code. And then we'll finish out by messing with World Event. And hopefully get the orb. I'm not sure if the guild will be close enough by then, though. Where is the code section? Actually, more importantly, where's the code? That is slightly more important than finding the code section. Oh yeah, the final code that Salty ended up handing out had the Dragon Kitty pet as well. The community-made pet. It also had a bunch of keys. Though nothing too shiny. It didn't have any Epic Vault keys. Didn't have a Orb of Power. Didn't have didn't have anything too shiny. That's still nice. Let's see. I'll put that there. Put that there. Oh, now we don't need to worry about streaming a little bit longer on Mondays anymore, if nothing else. Because unless they're previewing something, they're basically not doing any streams anymore. And they're probably just going to get that one coder to do it. I completely forget his name now. Wow, why can I not remember his name? Ozball. They're probably just going to get Ozball to do it. Or the new community manager. But I don't think the new community manager is really streaming that much. It's probably just Ozball's role now. He was already kind of half streaming at quite a few of the patches already. But anyways, guys, there's the redeem code you use on gemsofwar.com for the game code section. Your invite code can be found in your settings menu. Whatever game says right over here is we put in for your invite code. Redeem code's right over there in chat. Copy and paste random numbers and letters starting with XR. And give same word as always, 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, and 2,500 gold. And you probably want to save that gem key for next October, or October 1st. Also, you might want to farm Vault event for that too, not only for the new kingdom, but the Mythic that we're getting on October 1st, very strong. Since we already have the page open, I might as well show that too since I'm mentioning it. But if you haven't already, also definitely feel free to leave a like on stream. Helps out a lot and is greatly appreciated. But anyways, as far as the Mythic that's coming out very soon. Where's October 1st? There it is. So this thing is pretty good. I'm not sure if they reworked it from what I previously read it as. Keep in mind this is still subject to change. However, this is what it currently does. So the Proxy Yvandra. Okay, we need to figure out how to say her name because we're going to probably have to say it a lot. The Proxy Yvandra. Proxy Yvandra, right? That's it. I'm pretty sure that's pretty close. Proxy Yvandra. It's Proxy, and then it's Yvandra. Proxy Yvandra. Gosh, that's such a word. Anyways, it's a mythic, obviously. From Zolkari, Divine Elf. 26 mana cost. It is yellow, purple, brown. It creates 6 yellow gems. Converts all yellow gems to Uber Doom Skulls. Noteworthy thing with this is the first thing in the entire game capable of creating Uber Doom Skulls. And if you haven't gotten an achievement yet, because they've like barely ever been coming back around, well, now's your chance with that mythic. But it also curses, webs, and then poisons the strongest enemy. So, oh, it also converts all yellow to Uber Doom Skulls. That's like literally the most important part, and I skipped right over it. But it creates 3 yellow gems and then converts all yellow to Ubers. So that's its main premise. It's kind of like all those other troops, like Lord of Slaughter and stuff like that. But instead of normal Doom Skulls, it does Uber Doom Skulls. And of course, Uber Doom Skulls destroy in a 5x5 without the corners. So it's kind of like a 3x3, but with an extra 3 on each side. Or 5x5 without the corners, whatever way you want to look at it. Same shape regardless. Yeah, pretty strong. It also does 10 damage per skull instead of 5, of course. Because they're Uber. And that's going to be a lot of damage. Even if you're entangled, you're barely going to be able to stop this thing. Because if this thing explodes the whole board, gets like around 10 of them in total. Well, actually, realistically, you're almost going to be doing about a dozen. Let's say you do a dozen. That's 120 damage through Entangle. You could be Entangle, and it would still do about 120 damage with this cast. Which is pretty insane. It's probably going to board clear as well. It's not going to give you that much yellow mana, but it's pretty much going to explode everything else that's on the board. It also has 50% spell reduction, so you're not even going to be able to spell kill it. And, well, at least not as easily anyways. Has immune to mana drain, so you're not going to be able to stop it unless you like curse and then do the thing. And then it also gets to conjure an Uber Doomstorm when an enemy dies, which is also the first instance of Uber Doomstorm on top of the first instance of spawnable Uber Doom Skulls. So has a lot going for it. Definitely has potential. Curious to see how it works overall. But yeah, it's basically going to be Lord of Slaughter, but female. It's a female Lord of Slaughter is basically what this troop is. With the main caveat being it is not as good of a frontliner. Not that he was a good frontliner, but instead of using it in like first or second spot, you'd probably be using her in third or fourth, most likely. It is also likely that you will be using her with Lord of Slaughter. Lord of Slaughter covers almost completely different colors while still having an overlap color, which is insanely strong to have that combination. So if we go to, oops, I just made the pixel wrong. If we go over to Lord of Slaughter, oh wait, never mind. Do they actually have complete opposite colors? Oh, never mind. I didn't even notice that. I thought they had one color overlap. Never mind. That's interesting. That just made them even better. Hold up. You can't do that for Guild Wars, though, to do that super broken in like a Guild War day or something. But that almost makes them stronger. Because now you just use like a Thrall mana accumulator with like some kind of front line. And then boom. That is broken. Because you'd probably have something in first slot, like hero with something. Followed by Lord of Slaughter. Followed by Thrall, followed by her. That is going to be ridiculously strong. Because there's no mana conflict between Lord of Slaughter and whatever her name is. We'll get it eventually. We'll need to learn it. The Aproxy Yavandra. We'll just call her A. A! A-Y. I shall nickname her A. But, yeah, they're going to be really good together. It's going to be rather broken. And that comes out October 1st. And Glory Gem Guild and VIP chest drop table. But anyways, we did that. We hand out the code. Let's go and mess with Word Event for the rest of the time. So, we still have a little bit ways to go. Not much, though. We're nearly on top of it now. Unfortunately, I do not believe we're going to get enough points before the end of the stream to get the orb. No, it's not too big a deal. We'll just claim the orb on Monday. I mean, not Monday. I mean, Friday, tomorrow. Using track of days. Let's see if we throw that down for now. Get a destroy in there. Kill all the things. Captain McCall and Queen Zachi. You should be worth more, because we fought you more times. That's also going to mean you're harder. And we got a Valraven. Oh no, we better not lose that Valraven. Okay, we didn't lose our turn for whatever reason there. Wait, did they magically fix the glitch? We should have lost our turn there. That was weird. It's weird that the game isn't broken. Hold up, we were supposed to lose our turn. Why is the game giving us our turn? Let's see. I want to cast Thrall so badly here. It missed. No, he got resubbing! No! Gotta take a skull there. No! It died. I have some partial alignment, not a lot. We have barrier right now, so just go do that. Yeah, we can still lose this if we're not careful. Instantly clear his whole board trying to get killed. Skull, and then we'll do the thing. Actually, did we already have enough damage to win? Oops, we did. Or maybe not, because we got Devour there, though I think we did. Alright, one down. Or two down, actually. Oh, you know what? We might be able to get the rest of the points on our own. I think someone else in the guild's doing a little bit. Because it looked like it increased more than by just our points. Okay, do we have a convert here? No. So we'll go for that. How about now? That's the biggest issue with Enraged Karandera. There are so many times where you have to cast him, and he just does not have alignment. But because he has such a beefy ability, you just have to get it down. Makes him a lot weaker than he could potentially be. Also, somehow we have more sigils than what we started with right now. We had 5. Now we're back to 4. I guess we're right at the tip of Valraven luck at the end of the previous one. Previous stream. Oh, when did they change that? I didn't see a hotfix on the forum mentioning that. Did they fix that at the beginning of this week? I haven't even noticed, because Tuesday was the only other day where it could happen. We were kind of chatting the whole time, so I wasn't really paying too much attention to if we were losing turn or not. Alright, we'll let him poke us. Phoenicia. You still get jinxed by it? Wait, is it fixed or not fixed then? Oh, nice Devour. Oh, in this battle, it doesn't really matter if we do or do not get it. It's a coin flip. So they tried fixing it, but it's not fully fixed. Because that was definitely an instance in my battle there where we previously would have lost our turn, but we didn't. And that's the first time I've seen that happen. Isabel, yeah. They really need to fix Puzzle Quest 3 already. It's been broken for so long. And based on what Salty was saying before she left, it seems like they're doing a full launch soon. If I had to guess, it's November. No official date yet, though. Which seems kind of early if that is the case. Because there's still so many problems with that game right now. Though whenever it does come out, we'll be covering a billion things on it. We're probably going to have a guide every day for like a month when it first comes out. Or at least every other day. There's a lot of different things to cover with that game. And most of which we can because we have the resources to. Luckily. Hello, Logic Slayer. Hello, Reverlden. Welcome. It's pseudo fixed. Oh, okay. That would explain it. That seems like how they would roll out a fix, though. A fix that just partially fixes. No full fix, only partial. I'll throw that down, even though we're dead off first slot. There's no way he survives. There was absolutely zero chance he was going to survive that. Best cascade in the world wouldn't have barely been enough. Please give us something to win with, thank you. And we get a Devour. A little overkill right at the end. Alright, this is our last battle, and we are slightly short. No! Unless someone else in my guild's doing some battles right now. Which I'm not sure if they are. Because this is our last battle. We don't have any Valraven or anything else. Yeah, Puzzle Quest 3 still has a broken party system in two ways. One is it's not worth doing, even if it was working perfectly. Because the loot value from it is just not worth farming solo. And the second issue with it is more a technical issue where, yeah, their server can't really handle it. And it keeps crashing like crazy. That could just be a beta thing, though. But it could also still be a it won't be fixed at launch thing. But the bigger issue is even if it was working properly, the loot that you get from it's not worth doing. It was fun to mess around with it. But, its actual value is pretty bad until they rework it. Though it'd also be annoying if they made it so good that you had to farm there. Where basically solo farming would be, like, useless compared to group farming. They need to find some kind of in-between. Where it's viable enough to bother doing it with a group, but not so strong that you feel like you have to do it with a group. Because that could also become problematic if they go the inverse direction. Where solo farming becomes pointless and then everyone just farms in a 4-stack group. But anyways, does anyone else have any other questions? Any things you want me to go over? Tomorrow we will be doing the Guild Wars of the color purple. Which hopefully we should win on. Purple has quite a few nice options. Plus Weaver. Weaver days are always fun. But we got that going on tomorrow. And of course tomorrow is also the start of Vault Event. I will be streaming midday tomorrow. We'll be doing Vault Event in the morning, and by morning I mean noon. We'll probably start at noon Eastern Standard Time, which is 15 hours from now. Keep in mind, you can start farming 6 hours from now if you're going to be up at that time. That's when the Vault Event will be starting. And we'll be doing it at noon, doing a bunch of grinding, and we'll be back every single night this weekend to do even more grinding. We'll start with Guild Wars, and then we'll go into a bunch of Vault grinding every night for the rest of this weekend. That's pretty much the game plan. So we'll have Gems of War at noon tomorrow, as well as our standard time of 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 1 hour prior to now every single night. Doing that all throughout the weekend. And hopefully we'll get a bunch of good loot. And as per usual, we'll keep track of how many keys we get and everything, and see where we land by the end of it all. But anyways, guys, I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. Best of luck with that Vault Event. If you have some free time this weekend, great time to be farming. Best time out of any point to be doing so in the game. Vault Events are about once every 6 weeks for 3 days. And during that 3-day duration, you get basically more loot than the other 6 weeks combined. So great time to be farming like crazy. Assuming it doesn't get nerfed for a 3rd time, but we'll find out tomorrow. So far, no signs of nerfs, so this might be the first Vault Event since Nomapalooza that does not get a nerf, which would be a nice milestone. Let's hope so. But anyways, guys, we'll find out tomorrow. Catch you guys then. Goodbye, everyone. Thanks for watching.